Elephants, the smartest mammals in the world, are dying out all around the world. The tusks of the elephants are very valuable, and many people known as poachers steal and take the tusks of the elephants, but the result is that they kill the elephant. Many people do not know of the history and the stories of the elephants being killed by poachers and etc. This problem should be explored before the elephants become extinct due to our own greed. This is the elephant killing. Scientists believe that some form of elephants are believed to date back to 2000 BC. While elephant ivory, a part of the elephant's tusk that is used for jewelry and ornaments, traders have been selling ivory since the 14th century BC. The ivory of the elephant was then sold in China and in Africa, and then the massacre of the elephants began. The ivory trade, luckily, however, did not get that popular. Only in Africa and China were there demands for ivory, and the ivory trade would die down until the 1900s, where it would come back, and it would come back strong. In the 1980s, many Zimbabweans began again to sell ivory and say that nature had economic value. Rage started to roar throughout Africa, as it was said that it was under non-lethal use of wildlife. Some agreed and some did not, and war started to commence, including death of some. Many cities started to monitor the ivory trade throughout Africa, and it was registered 89.5 to 297 tons of ivory were in Africa have been sold in 1986 to 1987 alone. Many cities did not agree with the way people were treating elephants, so they placed bans on trading elephant tusks. And in the year 1989, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species banned the trade of ivory throughout cities. Except the elephant battle did not end there. Many places around the world, such as Hong Kong, Burundi, Japan, and Singapore, still had people doing illegal ivory trade. Many groups in Africa did not agree with the ban on elephant tusks and ivory because it gave their countries revenue from ivory sales to fund conservation of elephants. Two countries that tried to overturn the ban were South Africa and Zimbabwe. Many elephants were placed in parks or sanctuaries to protect them from poachers, but many sanctuaries were broken into and the elephants were mostly slaughtered or completely. It has been recorded that elephant numbers in some sanctuaries have even collapsed about 80%. Southern African countries have contributed to a push for international ivory trade. Led by Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe, they have had some success throughout the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. Many countries have been accused of bartering tons of ivory for weapons with China, breaking the country's commitments to the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. Trade of ivory still continues all throughout the world and into the 21st century. Throughout the early 2000s, illegal trade still continued due to the fact that many people did not know who was trading ivory, and hundreds of pounds still were being sold each year. In the years 2009 to 2012, many people started to stop buying tusks due to the fact that many people are now aware of the process of how they get it. This, however, was not enough to stop the trade of tusks, for in 2012, the New York Times reported on a large upsurge in ivory poaching, with about 70% flowing to China. It was also recorded that 100,000 elephants were being killed in just 3 years. In the year 2000 alone, 1 of every 12 elephants were killed for their tusks. Scientists have also discovered that many elephants are having shorter and shorter tusks every time they are born. Records have shown that 2 to 6% of female elephants now have no tusks whatsoever. In Central Africa, throughout 2004 to 2014, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species has figured out that an unstable level relative to the elephant's natural population growth. Today, there are only 2 species left of the elephant, the Asian elephant and the African elephant. In the early 2000s, there were about 1 million African elephants and 100,000 Asian elephants. Today, There were only 700,000 to 400,000 African elephants. For the Asian elephants, only 440,000 to 35,000 still exist today. Early in the year of 2017, China declared that they placed a ban on ivory or tusk, and we know how that went with the Africans. In the end, sadly, the world's most mythical and smartest creature will soon meet his demise. If we do not stop something soon, elephants will become part of history, and there will be no tusks to talk about for a long, long time. My name is Omar Abdulmonam, and thank you for listening to me. Bye.